How was the hotel there, Terry?
It was alright. There's nothing special about it. It's just basic.
Yeah, it was okay. Ours was a nice room.
Did they put a piece of chocolate under the pillow for you?
Yeah, that way it would melt.
No, it was a dog turd.
That bathroom was a little tight.
That's hilarious, that bathroom. You walk in there, you can't turn around. Your shoulders will hit the walls.
Yep.
So you guys didn't go to Lefty's then, right?
No. I really wish I would have. I just, we wanted to get home. We were tired, man. Are you checking?
What do you want for $300 a night, Dave?
Awful picky, aren't you?
There was a guy there had a 940S Kenwood for $300, Clark.
Yeah, I saw it.
And what else did he have? A Bram 767X Yaesu?
Yeah, that was the one that said 300. There was no price on the 940, and nobody was asking him how much either.
Oh, I thought the 940 was 300. He didn't have a price on that?
No, which means he wanted too much for it.
Oh, I didn't know that. He didn't sell anything. I didn't see anything move on his table.
Does that somebody you guys know?
Yeah, I've known Eric. Yeah, he's a plumber friend of mine. I've known him for about 10 years. Yeah.
Where does he live? Over here?
Double.
Does he live over here?
He lives. He used to live in Chino Valley, and then he moved to Prescott Valley.
Huh. Okay. Well, yeah. They must not get on HF, huh?
No, he used to get on with us. There was another friend of ours named Ken. You don't know him, and then he moved to Idaho. And then after he moved, then he stopped. Eric didn't get on anymore with us.
Oh, that's too bad.
Hello, KD6BIS.
Hey there, Alex. How are you?
Doing good. I actually just got off 10 meters talking to Borneo.
You talking to the natives?
Yeah. Mohammed. Well, let's hear more about the swap meet that everyone was hyping on.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out why I got birdies in my radio.
I would say, what do you think, Bram? There was 150 people. 100? How many people do you think were there?
No, it wasn't that good. There was only 2 rows. You go to any other ham fest, there's going to be 5 or 6 rows of stuff. I mean, they're a little bit longer, but it was like a half-ass ham fest. Let's put it that way.
Well, did you buy anything, Bram?
I bought something from Clark, who bought something, and I bought 2 computer servers. They're like, Sam got them from, like, I think maybe a broadcast place or something, and they were $5. So I don't know you know anything about them, but they had power supplies and fans and all that in them.
What's a black box? I got a bunch at the auction. I gave to the guy. I didn't want anything to do with them.
I don't know. It could be anything. Could be an airplane box.
I don't know. They just had a bunch of those, like the old printer, long, like 42-pin stuff on them. Whatever. Who cares?
Hey, Clark, when I tune through 80 meters specifically, I get really, really loud, like marker-type noises, but it's not the marker. And but if I turn the marker on, the marker works too. I think he might have cut out of here and went to bed.
I don't know, maybe I scared him away.
You might have, man. You're just so mean.
Oh boy.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Hey, Bram, so did you try to go to the car show?
No, I'm so glad I called you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because yeah, she looked it up on the map thing and saw it was on Google Maps that it was that bad. And then when I talked to Clark told me it was like 2 miles.
It was all red, a big red line?
Yeah, yeah. So, I guess the good news is it was very well attended. God, I can't believe I literally I picked up that Hot Water 101 radio I've been working on, and I kind of turned it on its side a little bit, and when the tubes fell out, right on the floor, smash.
Did they break?
Oh yeah. And I had to break the most expensive tube that's in the radio, I think.
What kind of tube is it?
An audiophile type tube, so it's in the audio amplifier part of the radio. Just happens to be the kind that all these idiots that collect hi-fi audiophile crap want. It's this weird, uncommon tube, I guess. I guess it was probably pretty common back when TVs all had tubes. But anyway, so most of them are $50. And then I looked a couple hours later, and all of a sudden one popped up for $24, and I bought it
Where did you get it?
on eBay.
I'm sure Clark's got them.
No, I checked. I checked all the usual suspects. Nobody had one.
Why did you get it so fast?
I didn't get it. I ordered it. It'll be here in 10 days or something like that, and that's if it even shows up without getting broken.
How are you talking on it now if there's no tube?
That's that Heathkit radio that I have. This is the Yaesu.
Oh, okay. See, that one guy, he was selling the SB200 amp. What, you wanted $300 for it?
No, the one we were talking to, I think he wanted 400 or 450, which is too much.
Said it did 650 watts?
Yeah, it's just still too much money. I mean, like, it's really, I mean, if you don't have anything, then, and you really are like, I need an amp and I need one, then it might be a good deal, but I don't really think that's a great deal for those.
I was talking to my friend today. He's got a Collins aircraft antenna tuner that you drag the wire.
Yeah, those were pretty common back in the day.
I don't know. They can't be that common now, are they?
No, I highly doubt that. But airplanes use weird radios, though. But they definitely have special tuners.
Yeah, he got it from a guy who was trying to do 160 work on space mobile. He had 2 of them.
I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Okay, that was enough then. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know what you would do with it. I mean, it's probably old and complicated with proprietary connectors.
Not for me. I was just asking maybe for you, but obviously you don't want to touch it.
Well, anything that you have over there would be really expensive to get over to here. You know what I mean? That's the problem.
Man, what time did you leave the Amfest?
Right after I got off the phone with you, I left.
Okay.
Did they serve lunch?
They did not, those bastards.
Oh man, the last one I went to, they didn't either. The guy who was going to serve lunch backed out last second.
And the other thing they didn't do also, when you paid to come in there, they didn't give you a door prize ticket like they were supposed to. And then when I asked the guy, am I supposed to get a door prize ticket? He thought I was asking him if they would park my truck for me. And I was like, no, I'm not asking for a valet ticket. I'm asking if there is an hourly prize ticket that because it says on the website, you pay your $5 entry and you get entered in for the hourly. And apparently they didn't do that. They were just taking money.
Were they supposed to do that? Give us a door prize ticket?
Yeah. It says right on their website.
Oh, man.
man.
That club is so disorganized, David. They do this crap every time. And then I had the guy bitching at me about how I was parking my truck. I said, "Are you going to move it? Are you going to get it out of here?" I said, "Have you ever drove an F-350? I'm not parking that close. You're not going to box me in."
Did I tell you I won?
You won what?
I won the raffle.
For which one?
$100 to Alpha Antennas.
Oh, cool. You can get one of those crappy switches now.
No, not them. It's Alpha. If you go to, I didn't know what it was either. If you go to Alpha Antennas, it's like an HRO website. They get tons of crap.
Well, that is really cool.
Alan called me and said, "Hey, you won," and he picked it up for me, I guess.
So you bought a raffle ticket? Because they wouldn't give me a ticket for $5 entry. They didn't give us anything. They're like, if you want one, you got to go over and pay for a raffle ticket.
I used to win all kinds of top prizes. I was lucky back in the day.
Yeah, we'll see. He said he was going to scan it and email it to me because it's just a piece of paper, you know. So I should be able to use it on their website, I guess. I don't know what the heck I'm going to get, but I'll find something. They got coax jumpers, connectors, all kinds of stuff.
Did you buy a raffle ticket?
Yeah, how do you enter without a raffle?
Well, the club was supposed to give you an entry to the hourly prizes for entry, like some of the other ones do, and then like the grand, raffle for like the radios and stuff you had to pay for.
We'll get some 600 LMR coax and I'll send you the fitting. Clark.
No, yeah, I don't need a 600.
Is this thing staying on frequency? Because I hear my receive moving.
It's close. It's not bad. I don't think that radio's been on in 30 or 40 years. But I mean, considering that you have it transmitting its full power and it sounds pretty good, I think it's a win. I think you just got that one problem we got to figure out.
Boy, it is screaming at me too. I mean, it's like I've got the RF gain and the attenuator on. I mean, it's like it's really strange. But the volume control, I sweeped it. It would go from 4.5 to like a 1 or 2 ohms. So that seems pretty normal.
Yeah, I'm racking my brain because I've had this problem before, and I could have sworn it was the headphone jack because when people put the headphone jack in there and it bends a little tang in there, and then the radio's full volume all the time. Well, you said you checked it.
Well, I was only able to check it so good. I think the next thing is I got to pull the face off of it to get it out of there.
No, don't do any of that.
Well, I've got it laying on its side right now, and I've undone the speaker. And I actually pulled the volume control all the way out just to check to make sure there was no funny business.
Well, I told you that volume control wasn't bad. This is something else. I don't know. I just, for some reason, I can't think of what it was when I had this problem. You swapped every board?
Except for one of the power supply boards. It has these really loud birdies that sound like a marker in the middle of the band in different places. And it's not the marker, but it sounds like the marker. And that's kind of got my attention going, what's going on here?
Did you swap the box?
I did, yes. That was the first thing I tried.
How about the little tiny receive card?
Yep. What is that with the FET on there? The dual gate FET?
That's the front end. That's the front end of the entire radio. So yeah, you swapped it though, right?
I think so.
Well, if you can reach in there with your fingers, pop it right out, and pop the one from the other radio in there.
Yeah, let me do that real quick. Yeah, I'm not sure if I did that one. I did the filter board, I did the audio board, I did the can, I did the board behind the can, and so I haven't done the power supply board, but I can't imagine the power supply board is going to cause this problem.
I don't know, but I know that front end board, that's the start of the AGC system, so fingers crossed go ahead and swap that, and then come back on.
Okay, KG7HR.
Rainy season, but it's not like what you get in other places. That's absolutely a fact. The annual rainfall is pretty sparse, and so we could use a little bit more moisture, just not all at one time.
So are you guys getting flooded like we are here with people from like all other states moving there?
It's not really being talked about, but from my own personal experience, I'm seeing people in the streets. There's more people. I'm seeing people come up to me in grocery stores asking for money. It's there, but it's a little bit not talked about. New Mexico is a sanctuary state.
Well, I know one thing. I go into the Walmart late at night, and there's no white people in there anymore. Not at all.
Well, that tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious something's not the same.
Well, I don't know what we're going to do about it, but it's going to come to a head sooner or later. So, hang in there, guys. Well, let me back out of here. I think the radio's working fine. I'm just fooling around with it before I go to sleep tonight, and I'll play with it some more tomorrow to learn what all the knobs and buttons do. So, good to hear you out there. You got a good signal in here to Rio Rancho tonight, so you take care, dude.
All right, man. Have a good night. KG7HR.
Roger, 85.
HBR, Whiskey Bravo, 6, Mike, Japan. Do you copy?
Yeah, I don't have this radio's kind of in pieces on here, so I can't really give you an accurate signal report, but you sound good.
Okay, that's what I was wondering, how it sounded. I'm moving radios around here, and I've got radios scattered everywhere, trying to figure out where to put them. So I'm on the Kenwood Twins, the D series, D599D, R599D. I just wanted to check it real quick.
Yeah, it sounds very good. I got this 101E on here that we picked up at the Ham Fest from Clark, and he found it there for pretty cheap, and it was just really clean. So we're trying to figure out why it's got blaring volume that can't be attenuated, and I'm just kind of sitting here with it all apart while I'm talking on it.
Understand, been there, done that. Okay, very good. And Clark, if you're still out there, howdy, and hope you had a good time today. I guess you guys had a good swap meet down there. So anyway, I'm gonna put the MC50 back on this thing. I'm on the Shure 444 right now. I didn't realize it. So anyway, thank you for the report. I appreciate it, and you have a good evening.
Yeah, good to hear you, man. Yeah, that's cool that you got the Kenwoods on, man. That's awesome. Yeah, that's fun. I'm sure the MC50 would probably sound better. I don't know.
Let me check it real quick. It'll only take a minute here.
That thing sounds really good on this radio, Clark, but I don't know if I'm on frequency.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, you sound fine, so I don't think it's moving around at all. I've had to adjust the clarifier a couple of times, and I've zero beated it a few times, but I think, I need to probably tune it too.
Sounds good. 20 miles down the road.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm back, I think. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, where's my ALC? Okay, looks like it's set correct here.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit better. Yeah, that's cool. I don't think I've ever heard those, man.
Oh, really? I've had them for quite a while now. I bought them, I forget, I think it was on QRZ, and the person was selling for her dying uncle, and she said they work fine. No, they didn't work.
Yeah, that's your first clue if they say they work fine. But what I find in recent times is if the ad says works as it should, that means that it definitely does not work, and I'm selling a known broken radio to you.
Never had a problem with it.
And I remember it. Whenever I read an ad and it says works like
it should, I just skip it.
Yep, works as it should. Yep, that's a huge, huge red flag.
And like I said, I remember you saying that before many times, so. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. I'm beat. I've been cleaning up the upstairs bedroom for my daughter and son-in-law when they come out here. That means finding a better spot for the big amp, and I've got the 3K up there, and I've got the, what is that, DS35D amplifier up there, and mini radios, so I've been busy all day.
Oh, man, it sounds like it. Well, good to hear you, brother. Maybe I'll talk to you tomorrow night, and talk to you soon.
All right, Clark, you take it easy. I'm only running 100 watts here. I don't have it going into the amp yet. The pair here, that is. Anyway, take care, and thank you both for the report. I appreciate it. WD6MMJ.
Hey. Yeah, Graham, I don't know, man. Let me sleep on it. It's gonna be something simple, but yeah, I wouldn't do too much to it, okay? Just because I might wake up and realize what it is. But I know some of those radios, the headphone jack was also wired wrong. There's a little picture, a schematic that tells you how to rewire it, but well, what that problem is that you can't turn the volume all the way down, but it's not blaring loud. It's just that if you turn it down, you know, it's very low out of the speaker. It doesn't turn it to zero. But that's not what's going on here. You know, it's blaring loud all the time. So let me think on it, and I'll get with you tomorrow. All right.
All right. Yeah. No problem. Yeah.
You might as well get the voltmeter out and do the stupid clarifier alignment while you're at it.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking that's probably fairly close because the clarifier is almost at 0.
Oh, okay. Did you already adjust it?
No, just saying that, like, you know, I had the 0 beat the radio, and then when I turned my clarifier on, I found that I was pretty straight up and down. So I was like, oh, it's not far.
Yeah, I know, but it's best to just go in there and set it, man. You know, just you know how to do it. I don't have to tell you.
It just sounds like an AGC thing, because there's seconds where it just really overpowers me. Like, I have no background noise. It's like I'm almost like on FM.
Yeah, it may be the AGC. It very well may be. But the thing that I think, I don't know, if the F meter is working, then it's likely not the AGC, because the two circuits are the same. But I know that you've got it. I guess what you could do is just unhook the speaker, turn the RF gain all the way up while we're talking, and see if the F meter, you know, is operating normal.
And it seems like I just turned the RF gain all the way up. I turned the attenuator off, and things look kind of normal, but I noticed a funny change with the attenuator.
We'll operate the switch.
And then, so now you're 20 over, so that's pretty normal.
Yeah. How about the noise blanker board?
Which one is that? I'm pretty sure I swapped it.
Right behind the box.
Yeah.
Well, holy hell. There's not much left here. It's got to be either in the wiring harness or a pinched wire or something. I don't know. Yeah, well, probably going to keep me up at night. Because I had this happen, I'm telling you. I'm just sitting here thinking, what in the heck was it? I had a radio that did this. It was just screaming loud all the time, and then I finally fixed it. But anyways, I'm going to get out of here, man. I can't stay awake anymore. I'm exhausted from the day. I was out in the sun and everything. So I'll hit you up tomorrow, all right? W7WRX.
Yeah, see, it still gets warm up here, huh? It was pretty warm today. Yeah, I suspect something with the headphones too, though. So Anyway, have a good night, get some rest, and don't think too hard on it. It's just another one of like 20 radios over here. It's not important.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, man. There's no problem.